track's really something.
Something else.
Talented, dangerously cute, and 100% available. I'd say you picked a winner, girlfriend. My only question is, can your Uncle RJ find another one for me?
I didn't know you liked musicians.
If they had an MBA and pulled down 6 figures, they could play anything they want. I'm kidding. Sort of.
Well, can the brother blow or what, huh? You all need anything?
How about 5 or 6 more sets?
Listen, anyone who says Landview's a dull little backwater's obviously never been to Club Indigo.
Well, we do have a little something going on, don't we? I'm glad your roomie could pry you out of your legal shell for a few hours. So here, try it.
Well, how do you know I wasn't the one who lured her away from a quiet night at home? I withdraw the question.
But seriously, it's nice that you came out tonight. It says there's more to your life than crime and punishment.
Well, it's nice to see you outside the courthouse, too, for once. So I must admit, I had to do a double take to make sure I had the right man.
And why is that?
You seem like a completely different person than the one I'd see slinking through those hallowed legal halls.
Slinking?
This is the real R.J. Gannon.
Oh, my. She speaks.
She's drunk. It's true. This is the uncle I remember best.
Hey. Now, who wouldn't be more comfortable in the club than in a court?
A certain DA comes to mind, the one you always managed to bring to a boil. Ring a bell?
Hey, you're a genius.
On my better days, I like to think so, but what did I do?
You just gave me a great idea. Something I gotta do.
And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow. In light of our spending the rest of our mortal days together, I tried to think of something that would remind us of what it was like those first days that we were together. You remember, like here.
Refresh my memory.
It was thrilling, and it was electric, and, I mean, not because it was erotic or titillating.
Oh, well, thank you.
No. It was those things and more, but for me, the reason that it was thrilling was because I felt so at home with you.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
What do you want here? Something happened to Cassie?
No, she's fine. It's me I'm worried about. Look, Andrew, I'm here to do a follow-up on that encounter that we had at the diner last night.
I didn't realize a follow-up was necessary.
It is, if we ever intend to get along.
I didn't realize that was necessary either.
Obviously, we are miles apart on how we view what has happened here. So I think we ought to find some kind of common ground between us. Or else, next time we're in public, there's going to be a major explosion.
Sorry about the boat, Sir Guy. You can buy another one. You can buy 2. Just small. Either way, I think you're going to need a new ride.
It'll only take 2 minutes.
Alex, I can't let you go.
Oh, if only we were talking about affairs of your heart instead of the retrieval of my bag.
Just because I'm not in the market for a lifetime companion doesn't mean I can't fetch your bag for you.
I am perfectly capable of taking care of my own needs within reason.
Well, then be reasonable and let me go for you.
I don't mind.
I do. It would be wrong for a gentleman not to go.
But you are going tomorrow, the crack of dawn, aren't you?
Yes, but that's tomorrow. In the meantime, there's dinner, dancing, perhaps more. You'll see. This is bound to be a memorable evening.
Since I'll never see you again.
Oh, no. What's he doing? Get out of there.
Armitage! Who's there? Armitage! Is that you, Thorn, huh? Get off the boat now! Who is that? Get off the boat now! You're not going anywhere!
Excuse me.
Now, how can you get up and split in the middle of what this man's blowing?
Did I say I was leaving? Did I?
Not that I heard.
I may be nuts, but I am not crazy. Be right back.
Well, hold on. Now, excuse the expression, but, what are you so jazzed about?
I have a call to make.
Two?
Dad. Taya said DA a minute ago and something clicked. My father has to come here and see this.
Hank, here. You may have written off that crazy bit a tad too soon.
Oh, come on, RJ, listen. Track is up there where the notes are happening to him.
He's the truth, all right.
So, don't you think Dad should be here?
Yes, if it wasn't happening in my joint.
Well, it is. And he would.
Mercy.
See, this is what I mean. Man, this is one of those nights where there's no difference between the music and the place. It's just one big live thing.
Amen.
You should be proud, you know? I mean, you brought in a whole new spirit. You made this happen.
Oh, that's it. I get it. You want Big Daddy to come by and sample the cleaned-up vibe, huh? Look, don't start a Susie Peacemaker riff, all right? You can't force back together two people who don't want to be anywhere near each other.
Maybe that was not in my head at all. Maybe I just wanted my father to listen to what a man who I happen to like a lot can do with a tune. Thank you.
Well, Hank won't come anyway.
Bet you a dinner that he will.
She's as bull-headed as her old man.
Then this ought to be an interesting phone call.
Daddy.
Rachel, what's wrong, baby?
Something has to be wrong.
Well, I don't know. Sounds like you're at the side of a highway.
Try again.
Wait a minute, is that a Coltrane record?
Nope. It's Track. Live at Club Indigo.
What? You're kidding me.
You don't believe me, do you? Good. So get your shoes on and get over here to the club. You see, Track will blow your socks and your shoes back off again. Come on, Daddy, please. It'll be so great to see you here.
Look, I'm sorry, baby. Not tonight, okay?
Dad?
Listen, sweetheart, it's late, all right? And I'm pretty tired.
You're also a big chunky stick in the mud. Have you never done anything on a whim? Even for fun?
Look, I'll tell you what. You ask me that same question tomorrow morning, all right? And I'll say last night. Save me a seat.
You got it. Bye. I think I would like some sushi for my dinner.
Frankly, Kevin, I don't see us reaching any common ground anytime soon.
Well, it's worth a shot, isn't it?
All right. So,
I realized something last night. Actually, it was closer to dawn because I really couldn't sleep last night after what you said to me at the diner. Anyway, it hit me. I invest way too heavily and too quickly in just about everything I do. That's a major flaw of mine.
you about to chalk up the destruction of my marriage to overenthusiasm?
No. And that is exactly the point. That is not what happened with Cassie. Because I've learned.
You learned. Learned what?
Learned how incredibly easy it is for me to jump into something crazy, especially when it has to do with a woman. I learned this with Leanne. I learned it again with Rachel. I learned how incredibly good it could feel to do something so totally wrong. So there was no way, Andrew, that I was ever going to let that happen with Cassie.
You slept with her, Kevin.
I love her. I have loved her for months and months. Even so, through all that, I didn't jump in, Andrew. I kept my distance.
Until you didn't.
Until we didn't. Cassie and I. Now, we tried real hard to just let our feelings for each other, just sort of fade away, but they didn't cooperate.
So you acted on them.
Look, Andrew, I know you love Cassie. But breaking up your marriage was the last thing that either of us ever wanted.
More proof that you don't always get what you want.
It happened, okay? It happened. But this is not some kind of casual fling for me. I want to spend the rest of my life with Cassie.
Marriage.
If she'll have me. And as far as River goes, Andrew, he's your son. And he should be real proud that he's your son. And I promise you, I will reinforce that in every way I know how.
What do you want from me right now? Do you want my blessing? Because you can't have that.
No, I don't. I don't want your blessing. But I don't expect you to treat me with contempt.
Then I think that we've taken this conversation just about as far as it can go.
Andrew, I'm not your enemy. And you're not mine. In fact, there's nobody in town that I respect more.
You've got an odd way of showing that.
You see, when Ernesto Soto had that gun on Colada in the diner last week, you walked right up to him. As calm as if it was strolling in your garden. Now, to me, in my book, that's a pure hero.
The man needs someone to listen to him.
Yeah, but you're always the one doing the listening or the helping. Whenever my mother or my brother Joey or anybody in my family needs help or support, you are there with rock solid.
Stop.
Guaranteed.
Just stop.
In fact, it's probably not a family in Lambview that hasn't been helped by you.
Stop it, all right? Don't patronize me.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, that's exactly what you're doing.
Oh. So every word out of my mouth is just a ploy to get something or fool somebody.
Yeah. You wouldn't be here unless you wanted something from me, Kevin. Maybe some absolution for a troubled conscience.
That's assuming I feel guilty. I don't. I love Cassie.
Love isn't destructive. Love isn't selfish. Love doesn't take advantage of another person's vulnerability. And love honors commitment. One's own and others. Now, you'll have to forgive me if I measure your protestations of love for Cassie by these standards, but, I'm sorry, it's just part of my job description.
Well, who's patronizing whom now? I came over here to tell you exactly where I stand with Cassie, and you are cutting me off at the knees.
What do you want me to do? You want me to tell you that you are the best man for Cassie, that you are the right man for Cassie? I won't do that. I can't.
It doesn't matter what I do, does it? Because you've already labeled me irresponsible. So now that's my permanent slot. So you can go ahead and nurse your grudge, feel justified. Better yet, righteous.
Oh, please, Kevin, please.
What? Doesn't this make it easier? More safe?
Safe?
Yes, to distance yourself from the idea that maybe Cassie is better off with me. You know, keep that tough stuff at arm's length. If you can't have Cassie to love, you can sure have me to hate. Right?
There is this fine line between communication and self-justification, and I think you just crossed it.
All right, don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back.
You know, I felt like I was right inside your horn on that last tune.
That's because it was for you.
You were wonderful.
The notes, the spaces, they crackled.
That's because I was playing in triplets, which are in 3, while the rest of the band played in 4. You see, when you go against the grain, you listen to everything.
Well, there was definitely a lot to hear.
You know, it kind of reminded me of Miles in a flip-flop kind of way. The way he floated the silences along a long slice of tune.
Till you'd be listening to the space,
Then you would tiptoe in.
and it'd be like you just had to have the sound.
Does the right note always make people smile?
Always.
Well, I think I need a drink.
So, what's up?
I'm waiting for the next right note.
Well, well, well.
Hey.
Look who we have here. Refugees from the palace's polite piano. Welcome.
Thank you. This place is really jammed.
Oh, well, we always have room for a few more friends.
Good, because this is an official celebration.
Then let the good times roll on this way.
It's called a loan shark that would go into a feeding frenzy on the money I'd bleed. Our gracious host, RJ.
Oh, well, you know what? That's in the past. Why don't you leave it there? Come on. It's the end, man. Let's go have some fun. Come on.
Here you are, the last table in the joint.
Thanks. Who's that?
Ah, that's the guest from the hotel who told me the track was a player not to be missed. And speaking of essential experiences, may we please have a bottle of your finest champagne?
Well, if you're going to pop for that, I can throw in some glasses, free of charge.
Ah, thank you. Might as well take advantage of the Armitage fortune while I still can, before the pockets are closed to me forever.
Heard of some weak excuses for partying, but getting disinherited has got to be the winner of all time.
Well, you'd have to tell a guy that he wasn't his son sooner or later, thanks.
Yes, and sooner was sweeter. Just hope I don't wake up tomorrow like Sir Alec Guinness and bridge over the River Kwai and go, my God, what have I done? So no, I mean, I feel fine. I feel fabulous. So tonight we will drink to the liberation of the Armitage name and the Armitage yoke. And from now on, there is no more Guy Armitage.
What are you standing there for? Get off the boat! Now! Manning? What are you gabbling about? No!
911. Yes, this is an emergency. Send the ambulance, the EMS, the fire department, the police, everybody to the Landview Marina. Dock. Right away.
Man, what was that?
Explosion.
Yeah, from the east, maybe the refinery.
No, it was the docks.
Can I use your phone? Please? Yeah, hi, Sarge. It's Kevin Buchanan. Right, from the banner. Look, I just heard this really loud bang. Was there an explosion somewhere? Which dock? Thanks, Sarge. Thanks very much. You were right. A moored boat, a big one. They just got a 911 on it. People are liable to be hurt. I'll drive.
That's Mary. Try to kill me.
No, I was trying to see how high you could jump. Hi.
What am I going to do with you?
Oh, everything, I hope. But it might not happen here.
Why's that? They're full up.
No, they're not full, but they only take cash.
No, even bears take credit cards these days, right? Mm-hmm. All right, how much do you have?
I only have 11.
11, huh?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I've got 15.
Oh, cool. That ought to get about an hour in the lobby.
Not to worry. I saw a bank about 100 yards up the road.
Cash machine?
Yes. The ATM gods are smiling upon us tonight.
Okay.
There you go. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow the money runs dry.
Do you remember Max Holden? Devil-may-care, fun-loving guy. Whatever happened to him?
I got a sudden case of fiscal responsibility.
No, I think you're paranoid is what it is.
No, Ian, if we don't have any money, we can't afford to buy these cocktail napkins, much less pose a major challenge to the Ace of Buchanans of the world.
Relax. My forefather doesn't control all the purse strings. I happen to have a sizable chunk of shares in his American subsidiary.
In your name?
Oh, yes. And Guy would certainly whip out his checkbook if he thought I was going to sell them outside the family, which, P.S., I might, just to tick him off.
I don't think he could handle a bigger shot than the one you gave him tonight.
Yes. How often does one get the opportunity to tell a real-life tyrant that not only is he not one's father, but that his late wife married him only for his good-looking assets?
One of life's rare treats. But speaking of tyrants, we need to figure out what nasty little idea Asa has in mind for the neighborhood down by the dock.
The classic land grab, I think.
Yeah, but what's he want to do with it?
Why don't you call him up and ask him?
No, I think what I'll do is try to buy up a few strategic pieces of property quick and dirty.
Yes. Stop Asa from taking over the entire area.
Yeah, I'm sure I can track down some people that knew Luna who could turn us on to a few choice pieces.
And what makes you think they're going to sell it to you rather than Asa?
Because we're the witty and rakish heroes of this story, mein Fraulein. That's why.
How about the witty?
We are not going to plow. We're going to plow the profits back into the community as opposed to strip mining them out like Asa would.
Oh. Oh, a regular little Robin Hood. Is that it?
I can live with that. Hey.
Hey. Oh. Oh, I am so glad you came.
So am I. I'm glad I showed up. Wow, I don't know if I can handle this, RJ. This is too much.
Well, now, don't say that. We're just getting started.
Hey, wait a minute. You do it too, man.
What?
That Uncle Al thing.
I do not.
Oh, come on, Al. We were both just doing it. I saw you. Hey, Henry. Ronald James, my man. How you boys doing tonight?
You sound like Uncle Al.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You know something, RJ? If this little lampy thing was a real genie's lamp, I'd have only one wish.
Uh-huh.
For the shot that you're taking with this place to give you everything you wanted to. Yeah.
Thanks.
How's that, little pumpkin?
Fine. Now, can we all shut up? Please?
All right. Hey, look, you want a beer?
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. No, cool. I'll get it. All right.
How are things at the music fanatics table?
Not bad. And that's pretty good. So, it seems like you and I keep hitting the same spots tonight.
Chances are we'll see even more of each other.
Since Alex's case is going to trial?
No, since Rachel's my roommate. Isn't that strange? I didn't think of work first.
Well, maybe that means that your home life is going well.
Yeah. Rachel's the best.
My thoughts exactly.
His too, probably. What do you think of Rachel's man with the horn?
He makes me nuts.
Why?
Because I can't find a damn thing wrong with the guy. I mean, even if he was 50% bum, that saxophone, it makes up for all of that, you know? The young blood can really blow.
Music makes the law seem so dull. I said seem.
All right, that's better.
Actually, now that the magic word's been uttered, I want you to know I am really looking forward to our meeting.
Yeah. The Commonwealth versus Alex Oltl.
More specifically, how little the Commonwealth has against my client.
Well, I tell you what, Counselor. I'll be in my office first thing tomorrow morning. You stop by, and I'll try not to make it too dull.
Guy, open your eyes. Guy, come on. We gotta get out of here. Guy, come on. Guy, breathe. Guy, got me. Guy.
Miss Oltl!
He's hurt really bad.
The EMS unit is right behind us.
He's hurt.
It's okay.
He's hurt really badly. He's hurt. Oh, God, he's hurt. Oh, God, do something.
The Appalachian guy Armitage. Oh, my God. Is that him?
He's hurt.
All right, he's being taken care of. Sit down. Hey, Alex, what happened?
We were in the car, and I left my bag on the yacht, and...
Wait a minute. You and Armitage were on the boat before it exploded?
Yes.
Armitage?
What's left of it?
Is anybody else on board?
No, just Guy and me. And then I left my bag and he came back on the yacht to get it. If he wasn't such a gentleman, he'd still be fine. And then I heard him say something to somebody, I don't know what, and then everything just blew up.
He said something to who?
I don't know.
Well, obviously somebody else was in the area. Kraft, Pfizer. I want you to cordon off this whole area. Nobody goes in or out. Right. Chief, come here.
Oh, God. How could something like this happen? Why? I mean, why is Guy dead? Was this a mistake? Was this an accident? Or did some sick pervert do this on purpose? room on the second floor, just through the gate and up the stairs.
And did you get us a room with an adjoining bear?
Oh, please stop with the bear jokes. I tried. They didn't have any left.
That could have been worse.
Yeah, I know. He could have swallowed the keys.
No, the cash machine could have been broken.
And we could have had all our clothes back at the campsite instead of having some here in the trunk.
Right. And the moon could have been on the other side of the sky instead of shining on us tonight.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. They both are.
Sounds like it's time to soothe the savage beast.
Hang on.
Depart, O Christian soul, this world, in the name of God, Father Almighty, who created thee, in the name of Jesus Christ, who redeemeth thee, in the name of the Holy Spirit, who sanctifieth thee. May thy soul rest in peace this day, and thy dwelling place be the paradise of God. Amen.
So how long did you say you were on the boat? From sunset till now.
The dockmaster said this boat was in for refitting. Alex, did you see any exposed wires or any paint, anything that could have caused this explosion?
All right, and where did you say you left your bag?
On the yacht.
Could you be a little more specific? Was it on deck? Was it below the deck? What?
I don't remember. What difference does it make?
Why did you wait till you were in the car to tell Mr. Armitage you forgot your bag?
Because that's when I realized I had lost it. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Standard procedure.
You think I did this?
Well, this is a vendetta, pure and simple.
Oh, well.
It is! This is terrorism. The man I care deeply about is lying in a lifeless heap, and you have the audacity to accuse me. How could you be so cold and stupid? No. I finished answering this ridiculous question.
Commissioner, good news. We have a pulse. Our man's still alive.
Breathe. Everything's gonna be all right. Plenty of respectable folks around. Just pick one of them to yak with and be singing alibis and keep free.
Thank you, Counselor.
I thought you might be a night owl.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I do my best work at night.
Personally or professionally?
Depends on the night.
I'm asking tonight.
About 5 minutes ago, I was up to my eyeballs, and the big story's gonna be all over the paper tomorrow. I figured I deserve a break.
Well, you came to the right place.
Oh, yeah. I hear Club Indigo's on the short list of hot spots these days.
Pretty soon, it'll be at the top. RJ is jumping into the music scene with both feet. How's Star?
Oh, better every day.
That has a nice sound to it. I'm glad for you. And, Blair?
Oh, she's basically okay. I mean, if you call, a zillion more months of rehab, okay. Doctors don't know when she's going to be able to walk again or how well.
That's, rough.
How's your patient?
Alex? I'd say her prognosis might just be for a full recovery.
Really?
That's right. Same goes for your investment in her and me. I have a meeting with Hank Gannon tomorrow morning to discuss the case.
Discuss? You mean let him know he doesn't have a leg to stand on?
Pretty much.
So, where are you from?
Manhattan?
That's it?
I'm really beginning to enjoy Landview. A lot happens here for such a small town.
Wait.
That's not my forte. Buy you a drink?
No. So 11:45 now. Guess I could hang out for another 15 minutes. My work is almost done.
No, I don't want to go.
We don't have to leave yet.
Yes, I mean, there's at least one more set, another bottle of bubbly in our immediate future.
Well, I guess there isn't anything I can do to change your minds.
Absolutely not. Oh, excuse me. Hello.
Ian, this is Bo Buchanan.
This is a surprise. How did you get this number?
The concierge at the palace gave it to me. I told him it was an emergency. And I hate to say this, but it is.